Hello everyone. In this session we'll discuss partial derivative and total derivatives. So now that we are into differentiation, we should at least go through some of the basic differentiation formulas, derivative formulas, and if you all remember it, it's well and good. You can just give a look, right? So we have seen this first three rows, that is for a constant the differentiation will be 0. Differentiation of f into g is f into g dash plus g into f dash. We have seen this sum of f plus g or sum or difference can be directly given as the linearity in the form of linearity. This is division, we have seen this. A scalar multiplication, we have seen this. A composite function, we have seen this also, right? So apart from these are some of the formulas. I'm sure you people are very aware of these formulas. Some of the formulas which will be coming across in questions and people are not so aware are the differentiation of a to the power of x. So it is a to the power x into ln of a. The sine inverse and cos inverse or arc of sine or arc of cos are having the difference of just sine plus and minus and of difference of sine and the region also. Similarly, the arc of tan and arc of cot also have the difference of sine only, and for the variable it has the difference for the limits. Similarly, sec and cosec inverse will also have difference of sine only. So apart from this, we are very aware of whether tan x will differentiate and give sec square, cosec will give minus cosec cot x, sec will give sec x tan x, cos gives minus sine, cot gives minus cos x. These are all known, right? So we had to just give a look on this and then we can move to the topic, that is partial derivative. So there can be a function, let's say f, of maybe more than one variable, let's say x, y, z, or maybe more, where these variables x, y, and z are independent, right? These terms are independent. Then in that case, when we are finding the partial derivative, we can differentiate the function with respect to one of the variable, let's say x, keeping all the other functions or treating all the other functions as constant or all the other independent variables as constant. So it is ordinary derivative of f in the sense f of x with respect to one of the independent variable keeping all other constant or treating them as constant. Right? So let's say if you are trying to differentiate this f with respect to x, then this may be denoted as df by dx. This may be denoted as fx. This may be denoted as fx of x, y, z, right? These are the possibilities. Similarly, it can be with respect to z, with respect to y, right? So this is how we are going to, so this is how we differentiate it with respect to x, and this is how we are going to denote it, right? Now there are also possibility that we'll have to find the higher order derivatives. Let's say f double x, or let's say f x y, or let's say f x y z also. So possibly in this case what we need to do is, let's say f double y. So this is nothing but double derivative of the function with respect to x. So d2f by dx square. This is d2f by dx dy. This is once we are differentiating in terms of x, and another time we are differentiating in terms of y. So when we are differentiating in terms of x, we'll treat y as a constant. When differentiating in terms of y, we'll treat x as a constant. Similarly, fyy will be the second order derivative with respect to y, or simply y square. Right? Other than that, we may come across total derivative. This is total derivative. That is, there are possibility, let's say if we have a function let's say we have a function w for the variable x, y, z and so on, other variables, and it is also continuous having partial derivatives. That is, let's say dw by dx, dw by dy, dw by dz, and likewise. So in this case, we are having the continuous partial derivative of w with respect to x, y and z, and also these variables x, y and z are differentiable function of other variable let's say r, s, t, then this total derivative, let's say dw with respect to r, can be given as dw by dx into dx by dr plus dw by dy into dw by dr plus dw by dz dz by dr, and so on. Similarly, if we are differentiating it respect to another term, let's say s, another variable, let's say s, in the similar fashion this can be given as dw by dx into dx by ds, dw by dy into dy by ds, dw by dz into dz by ds and other terms. So this is known to be the total derivative of the function, where the variables on which the function is defined are also depending on another variables, like the w is depending on xyz, whereas xyz are depending on rst and other variables. Like you may get we have been getting direct questions on this expressions, like if this will be equal to this and other such options given in the question, right? So we should remember this.